Hey, what's up, guys? We are back in again to put the best deck in Clash Royale without any champions on display, and any opponent that comes our way will have a terrible day. When you have Ice Wizard, Tornado, and Tombstone, no matter what your opponent throws at you, you're going to be able to defend. And when you have a win condition that gets directly on top of your opponent's tower like Graveyard, no matter what your opponent has, they're going to struggle to stop you. There's a reason that every pro player is complaining about Graveyard. There's a reason that 5 out of the top 10 players in the world were preferring to play Graveyard at the end of the season to secure their final finish. The deck is beyond broken, and the stats show it too. That's why tens of thousands of matches are played with it every single week. And the crazy thing is, this exact deck was extremely strong in Clash Royale 3 years ago when I was a pro player. It's ridiculous to see a deck be strong for so long. So let's go jump straight some games and assert dominance. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. And a huge thanks to everyone that's using creator code SirTag supporting the channel. All right, so jumping right into this one, we got a game against someone that has friends, but with 3 in his name. So maybe he's got 3 friends. Maybe he's only got 3 friends. Okay, I'm gonna activate King Tower. Don't know if this is always going to be worth it. Depends on the deck that we're playing against. If we're playing against P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam, we are about it in every single situation. Because that late game King Tower activation pays off dividends. If he's starting to spam time over time for the entirety of the game, we like that King Tower activation to give us more value and a longer hard-fought battle. I'm going to go for a Graveyard here. I don't think the Royale Ghost stops this from crossing the river. I can also go for a Poison. I was hoping that would hit the Royale Ghost too. Maybe the Royale Ghost goes back into it. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's so much damage at the start. With the King Tower activated, we're vibing here. I wonder if it's worth it for us to go for the Ice Wizard just to get that squishy splash damage. Finish that off, and then I think he's going to go in for a Zapparino on the skeleton, so I got to get that Knight down. Yo, see, this is one of those things. If I had Valkyrie, I wouldn't have been able to afford it. Barely was able to afford that Knight, and I was able to defend a lot easier. Maybe if you guys are just way better than me and you can manage your elixir more efficiently, then you can run, Valkyrie in the deck and have no problems. But at least when I play against Bridge Spam players, I get spread so thin. And if I didn't have that specific card in my deck, I think I would have lost the game already. Like that Bandit would have done thousands of damage to my tower. I don't know how I could come back from that. Anyway, Baby Dragon walking onto the tower, dealing some damage. We're down 700, which isn't the worst thing in the world. I can go for Graveyard right now to correct my card cycle on the right-hand side, and anything that he drops is just going to go directly into the right-hand tower that he has no damage on. So I'm about it. If you Magic Archer, free poison value over time. If you Electro Wizard, free poison value. So I'll take that. Every single chance we get, that's a vibe. Also, we know you've got Magic Archer, so I'm going to be poised in position to go in for the Barb Barrel if we need to. Yep, that's exactly what we got to do. We got to clean that up. Make sure that we limit the amount of damage that you get. And, oh, I guess the Knight was going to be able to finish it off anyway. I guess this guy was really ambitious with the Magic Archer cycled at the river. He was hoping for way more than that. Okay, so I can activate, or not activate King, but I can drop that again on the King. Or I can go for an Ice Wizard. I think dropping Ice Wizard is slightly better because it'll give us more value over time. Like, assume he starts to spam more stuff at the river because, let's just say, he doesn't have the right counter to the Baby Dragon right now. So I Queen of Fireball on that is not the play. And then the Ice Wizard's only going to be 2 ticks for the Magic Archer, so it's not going to be that much damage for you. Skeletons are swarming. I think this game is under wraps. I don't think you can stop this, man. You're just getting wrapped up by Santa Claus, and you're getting delivered a presence of pain with that poison. It is the worst gift imaginable. Also, if you guys didn't know, funniest thing, poison in Clash Royale in German is actually called gift. So I'm literally spelling gifts on this man's towers. I'm throwing him gifts. Yo, it feels so good. Baby Dragon crossing the river definitely seals his fate. Since he has Fireball, there's no way he can escape it. GG, well played. Peace out. You're not able to conveniently change out your Fireball for a poison and eliminate all those skeletons.
I present to you a gift. Ta-da!
So jumping right into this one, playing against a Golem's Revenge player. I really hope you got Golem. Easiest matchup imaginable for me. Got the cheapest defense in the game with Tombstone and Ice Wizard. Pull you back, slow you down. You can't break through because the Lightning's never to get some cost-efficient defense, and I'm ready for it. Also, here's the question. Do I go for a Knight here and then try to activate King Tower with a Lumberjack? I think it's worth it. I think this is definitely worth it. No damage zone. Oh, no. No, not no damage like that. You're supposed to get damage on the King Tower, bro. You're supposed to chop that down like a tree, man. Okay, this is terrible. I was hoping that we could get the King Tower activation, take no damage from the Lumberjack, and I cycled my Knight in the back expecting that to work out. Now, I'm looking at this and I'm like,
There's a chance he goes other side. There's a chance he swerves me right now.
like, let's say he goes in for a balloon and I don't have a good answer to that. That could be really bad. Oh, he's going to tornado it directly in alignment with the Ice Wizard. That's so smart. I wonder if we can kill that in time so the bowler doesn't get a shot. Wait, the Ice Wizard's going to stay alive. He doesn't have Bar Barrel in cycle, so now we can go for a graveyard. It's getting spicy out here, baby. I can tornado this back, so then I think the Knight's going to be able to get damage. The Inferno Dragon resets onto skeletons. Let's go. I did a big brain play. I did a thing, guys. We kept the Knight alive. And I can't say the same about his tower. It's Knights out, baby. He's giving us the chicken emote. He's like,
Yo, it's time for me to wake up. The roosters are cawking.
and they're gawking. I don't know what the word is, but they are definitely chirping pretty loud out here. I might be able to go in for like a tombstone and then pull the balloon. Ooh, this is pretty spicy. I'm not going to lie. This is never necessarily going to be an easy time. I can activate King Tower because you're probably going to freeze this. I'm not going to pull it back. I'm going to pull it directly to the King Tower. They sayonara to the balloon. And everyone that says the balloon got buffed after the rework, you guys are wrong. Because if you deny all but one hit from the balloon, it will always do less damage. And pro players and people that are better are only going to let that balloon ever get one hit because they've got Tornado. So that's just something to keep in mind. I just want to throw that out there for everyone. Anyone that's wondering, pretty important to have that distinction. Because, I mean, let's see he's going to go in for a balloon rage freeze. Does that even get a hit? Oh, it does get a hit. Okay. I said only good players allow it to get one hit. I guess I'm pretty bad, but it doesn't matter. We end up defending with 10 seconds remaining because he's going to be spamming into double dragons, a knight, a tombstone. I just don't see this working out for you, buddy. No matter how hard you try, you're not going to throw that birthday bash celebration on my tower. And he is one super angry sir. You'll love to see it because Lumberjack Balloon was one of the dirtiest decks for as long as I can remember. It literally won Mugi $200,000 against Mohammed Light. All because of Lumberjack Balloon Freeze. All right, so jumping into this one against Shadow Knight. What's up, dudes?
I am the Knight. I am Batman.
So we got a knight for your knight, bro. We got the chivalrous sir ready to say knights out to you.
Bruh.
Hopefully, he can let us win the game. Also, why did I cycle my baby dragon in the back? This is one of those decks. You don't cycle things until your opponent drops the first card. I'm being a potato right now. I'm going to poison on top of that because I really, really want to burn the witch. We don't want to see that witch any longer. If you're going to go for a giant graveyard, I'm going to look like an absolute idiot. Wow. This isn't giant graveyard. What am I witnessing right now? This is a Sparky player out here, guys. What? I don't think I've seen those in a while. Okay, so I'm going to go for a tombstone. I'm going to spawn a lot of little Larrys. So maybe we don't lose our Ice Wizard immediately. I believe in you, Ice Wizard. I know you're going to die eventually, but I don't want you to die so soon. I might be able to get a Bar Barrel down here and then spawn more skeletons so then we can distract the Sparky afterward. I firmly believe that we got this on deck. I can activate King Tower with that one Elite Barbarian, but
It was at this moment that he knew.
is that Sparky going to get a second hit? Please say it ain't so, bro. Why are you doing that much damage to me, dude? Oh, I activated King Tower, but something's telling me that it wasn't worth it. That is almost all of my tower, but the great thing about our deck, we got the best defenses in the game, and I'm going to hedge my bet. I'm going to just go out on a limb and say that a Sparky Rage player probably doesn't have a big spell. So he's going to have to zap me out from full. The comeback might actually be possible here. I'm not second guessing myself. I'm going to try my hardest, and we will bounce back, baby. I'm going to go for the tombstone. Please don't go for a graveyard. Please don't go for a graveyard. Please don't go for a graveyard. You know you don't want to. You know you want to be a nice human being. Oh, that was so clean. I'm happy that the witch didn't die. I was going to say, we're really happy if the witch died there, but that was some fabled tale that I thought would happen. This just was not part of the plan. Man, at least the witch didn't target the tombstone. That was good because then the giant was going to go directly towards that instead. So with 60 seconds remaining, I can almost guarantee that he's Sparky's in the back right now. So I'm going to go for a knight at the river and ambitiously go in for a graveyard. And I wonder if he's going to catch it. I wonder if he stops us from crossing the river with E-Barbs. He does. Smart decision. Smart player. Wait, poison though. Look at that. That is big value. We're coming back. I feel it coming in the air tonight, baby. The 500 HP. That's all you're going to get from me, bro, for the rest of the game. We will bounce back. Watch him troll me and have rocket this entire time. Watch that be the thing. Oh, he's got arrows, actually. That's That's pretty bad because if the giant gets one hit, we're screwed. Fortunately, we do have Ice Wizard though, and we have a lot of stuff counter pushing. I got a graveyard almost immediately. Like I have no rest for the wicked out here, guys. I need a poison as well, so then we can get damage on top of the E-Barb's Electro Wizard. Ice Wizard's locking on. Please let me do more damage. I need that Electro Wizard to be inside the poison, but that did not happen, guys. That simply did not happen for me. All right, he's going to arrow for sure. I got to go for Ice Wizard off to the side. If we can damage down the Dark Prince's shield, that's a vibe. I'm going to Knight here. I don't know if I have to drop anything else. With a King Tower activated, that should be good. I'm not going to Tornado here. I'm going to simply go in for a Baby Dragon and then Graveyard. I need to make sure this Graveyard marks our throne, marks our territory. We're going to make our stance here. Come on, Baby Dragon, tank for it. You know you got this on lock, baby. I'm going to go in for the Bar Barrel, keep the Ice Wizard alive, and we walk away with a win. That's what we love to see. Despite us taking 3,500 damage at the start, we make a win. It's just a testament to how strong this deck's defenses are. I gotta say, 9 times out of 10, no matter what deck I'm playing, if a Sparky deck does that amount of damage and he's got a giant rage, he's gonna break through and definitely take my tower because I literally only have 500 HP.
I almost did it. I almost made something of myself.
Hey yo, on to the next one, guys. So after that dominant win against that Sparky player, I feel phenomenal. Also, that Sparky player gave me a lot of trophies too. So this guy's a little bit under the Sparky player. I still feel like I'm able to climb up quick with this thing. Because even though the games aren't very fast, you don't lose that often. So if you don't lose trophies, you're going to be climbing up quicker than you would if you had fast games and still lost a bunch in the middle. You know, like if you have a huge win streak, it's better than, you know, playing 8 games and then losing maybe like 3 of them and only winning 5. I'd rather win them all, you know? Also for the mental, it feels phenomenal to just win everything. I feel like no matter what, even if the game is completely lost at the start, you find a way to claw your way back. Oh, the deck is just so solid. That Hog Rider didn't even get a hit because the poison slows things down now. It doesn't slow down the attack speed, but after the buff a while back, it allows it to slow down the movement speed. So it's really good on defense. It makes the slow of the Ice Wizard and the slow of the poison. That in conjunction with the Tornado pulling things back. Like, I don't know how people are supposed to break through this thing. Also, all the crazy decks on ladder. Like this guy, he's whipping out a random minion horde with a Hog Rider deck. Like that's not something that you see every day, but it's what happens on ladder and you're going to have answers to it. That's part of the reason why this deck is so good. All right, not a huge fan of what's happening here. I likely am going to have to Tornado this to the King Tower. I just want to eat the damage from the Bandit so that I can do that. And then go for a Tombstone so we pull the Knight, the Mega Knight, and distract the Inferno Dragon. The Mega Knight doesn't jump, then we're vibing. Oh, wow. All right. There's a high probability that this guy's just going to whip out a freeze randomly here. Like, I don't feel that comfy with this man. But if you're going for, like, nothing else, like, that's not going to get a hit. Oh, wow. He didn't. He decided not to. Let's go, guys. Can we talk about this guy having a Hog Rider balloon deck as well? Like, what? What are you doing right now, you wild child? I'm going to cycle the Baby Dragon the same side that you're probably going to go for the Hog Rider Minion Horde, something along those lines. Oh, wow, never mind. You've got Minion Horde and cycle, so whenever I go in for the Graveyard, I need to be able to have an answer to that. Inferno Dragon's out of place. I think I got to go for the Graveyard right now and then poison immediately on top of the Minion Horde. That's going to happen. That is definitely happening. No Minion Horde? Are you kidding? These are jokes out here, boys.
It's free real estate.
These are jokes. Wow, that's his entire tower, though. That is, that's what we needed to see. I might be able to defend this with a simple Tornado. Can I Tornado the Hog Rider and the Balloon at once? I've never tried this before. Here we go. Let's go, baby. That worked. Are you kidding me? Those are 2 win conditions. Tornado don't care. It has no fear. It shuts it all down. That was sick. Okay, so all I have to do is defend for 20 more seconds. I've got Poison. I've got Ice Wizard. I think I got this on lock. There's no way. Even if you got Mega Knight, there's too many skeletons spawning. Yo, Tombstone's freaking unfair. It is so finally broken. It's been evolved by Clash Royale multiple times. They're like, yeah, you know, Tombstone, it's not good enough. Let's add some more skeletons. This deck that has been strong for like 3 years and counting, it became better than ever. I don't understand what beats this thing. All right, so jumping into this one, this guy's got dragon in his clan. Let's give him the dragon. Wait, I don't have my dragon in my starting hand. All right, dude, I'm just going to chill, relax, and drag on to double elixir. And you're not going to let me do that. So no dragon in my starting hand, no dragon on till double elixir. This guy is not letting me fulfill his clan name, not letting me fulfill his destiny. Usually playing against a P.E.K.K.A player like this, I'm assuming it's P.E.K.K.A since we see Royale, Ghost, and Bandit, you'll love to see Knight instead of Valkyrie. At least me personally, I get caught when I'm at a limited amount of elixir with bridge spam on one side, and oftentimes I lose the game because of that. So because I've, accommodated that and switched up my deck and have a Knight instead of that Valk, it's way easier to defend bridge spam players because you're always going to have elixir for that Knight. That one elixir difference makes the world. It makes it so much easier. So that's going to kill the Electro Wizard. I won't have to spend much more elixir here. Gonna Royale Ghost, interestingly enough. I can activate King Tower here. I think it's worth it. So I'm going to let that go. And then I'm going to activate King Tower here. Go in for the Barbarill afterward. And then get back to a Knight. So the only thing that's a troublesome and predicament is the fact that the Tombstone Knight might not be down in time. But I think it does get down. Yeah, good stuff. So see if I had like the Valkyrie. You guys might argue,
Oh, Jake, you would have been able to clean up the defense a lot faster.
but I think that because I was able to afford the Tombstone, I denied myself from losing the entire tower there. And obviously, this guy's a pretty good player, so I'm going to give him credit where credit is due. If you're able to take my 2,000 HP off my tower to start, you do deserve a well played. I've been able to bounce back in this type of situation because I've got Ice Wizard. I've got Baby Dragon. So once I formulate a decent defense, it's going to be really tough for this guy to ever find his way through with the P.E.K.K.A deck. He's up a bit of elixir, so he's going to continue to spam into me. If you Magic Archer, I have Barbarill, so it's not going to be the end of the world, especially with the Ice Wizard slowing that down. I think that it's only going to get a very limited amount of damage. I can Knight in the other side and cycle back to a Tombstone. Reason why I'm going to go for Knight in the other lane is just to apply opposite lane aggression, force out a Royale Ghost or something along those lines. And if you drop the Royale Ghost, you're going to be down a bit. And I can start to go in for a Baby Dragon there now, too. That's good stuff. An Ice Wizard. Baby Dragon wins that interaction. I think the Baby Dragon is fine here on the other side, too. You know what? I'm genuinely getting outplayed a little bit. Not a lot of it, but a little bit. He is down so much elixir, though, after that play. Will it only take one graveyard for me to come back in this game? I think that might be enough. Especially when the bandit swerves him like that. Are you kidding me? Just patience being a virtue out here. Getting one good graveyard puts me back in business in this game. His tower was full HP. And now we're on the brink of winning as long as I get one more good push. He has to fireball twice, and I'm not going to let you get through with the Magic Archer, so I'm going to go for a Tombstone. I should have dropped the Tombstone up a little bit higher because sometimes they go in for a fireball and then have the Battle Ram like lock on. So that's just something to be wary of. You guys want to play this a little bit more safe than me. That is always something that you should always put into consideration. Ooh, that locked onto my tower. That Magic Archer did me dirty, but since I have Tornado and I've got Poison, the game's over. So GG, well played, and peace out. I genuinely think this guy played a lot better than me in single elixir. I got saved because I had a faster cycle with Knight instead of having the Valkyrie. And at the end, I had a patient play, went in for the graveyard at the right moment, and took his entire tower. The comebacks today were insane. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.